Today I want to talk about the Mandella Effect. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. The term Mandella Effect was coined by Fiona Broome in 2009, and it grew out of an experience she had at a conference she attended, where she discovered a curious phenomenon. See, she was at this conference and she was talking to a colleague of hers and describing the vivid memories she had of all of the news reports of Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s in a South African prison. But of course, he didn't die in the 1980s. In fact, he lived until 2013 and is, with very good reason, a highly respected political figure. But the curious thing wasn't just that she remembered reports of him dying, it's that as she mentioned it, she found person after person after person who had the same vivid memories. And in fact, she ultimately wound up creating a website and exploring the whole thing. And this was a strange mass phenomenon of people believing an event happened that never actually did. Now, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not like NASA faked the moon landing. They didn't. It is instead a group faulty memory of something. And some other good examples of that from popular culture would be people remembering the phrase from Empire Strikes Back being, "Luke, I am your father." But of course, that's not what Darth Vader said. Similarly, people remember the phrase from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs as, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." And trust me when I tell you this, that is not the phrase in the movie. I have an autistic son. He watches that movie relentlessly. I have seen that scene a billion times. So why am I bringing up the Mandela Effect today? Well, today, finally, in the 6th episode of The Sea Devils, the Third Doctor finally actually says the phrase, "I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow." Now, if you were to ask fans at the time, he was saying that all of the time. That's the running joke about the Third Doctor. If you're going to do a caricature of the Third Doctor, you have to say, "I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow." But the fact is, he only ever actually said that once during his entire tenure as the Doctor. Now, granted, he said the phrase again in the anniversary special, The Five Doctors, but that line was specifically added to the script because, again, of the popular belief that that was his common catchphrase, that he said it all of the time. Now, it's true that there are many, many times where he says something about reversing the polarity, but again, The Sea Devils, Episode 6, is the one and only time that Jon Pertwee ever actually utters the phrase, "I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow." And that right there is the Mandela Effect. So on that note, thank God this stupid story is finally over and I can move on to the next thing. Unfortunately, I'm afraid the next thing is going to be equally boring, but I'll deal with that tomorrow. Until then, stay home, stay safe, be kind, be patient, and I will see you tomorrow.